Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rain Check. That was a fun time last session, right? We did fun things with Ro. Lots of things. It's good. It's very good.
You got it.
Sorry. Can you explain to me one more time? He sneezed. You sneezy boy. Despite my attempt to suppress the sneeze, the sound erupts loudly.
God, are you sure you're alright?
I nod back reassuringly, my nose still itchy. Itching?
Yeah.
His gaze lingers concerningly before starting his explanation again.
When Javier comes back, we're going down to Cyprus in Hall C. Since you're here, we're going to use your pass and head on in. Once we're in, we'll sit as far back as we can. When they have their intermission, that's when we'll make our way down and backstage. That should connect to the storage room, and we should be able to look around undisturbed. Right. Wait, we? We're gonna need you to go, watch guard while we investigate. There's a limited time window of opportunity.
Limited window of opportunity. I'm just adding words, it's fine.
Are you sure? But why don't we do it after? There's a high probability that what we're looking for will be gone by then. Don't worry, you can always feign ignorance for if you get caught.
We're good at that, right?
Pretend you're searching for the restroom. Okay, I guess.
The urge to sneeze comes back again, and I quickly cover my mouth with my arm. This poor child. This little good boy.
You were fine before my shower. I think it's the disinfectant I used. I missed it all over myself, and now it's irritating my nose.
He glared at me, and then over by the drawer.
You mean the one in the drawer? Why? Javier came by before he left to fetch something. He mentioned I had a musky odor and, Did he? That fox needs to mind his fucking business.
He mutters something to himself before focusing back on me.
It looks like you're allergic.
Really? But I've used disinfectant like this before, and I never had a problem.
This is medical grade, so it's a lot more potent.
He gestures towards me, specifically my jacket.
You should take that off. It'll help.
But I don't have anything underneath.
Right. Here, I can give you something to wear.
Ah. Good. He walks over, opens a small drawer, and pulls out a blue t-shirt from a small knapsack inside.
A catch.
I catch the shirt and inspect it. There is a cute little mascot in the center. Ah.
Is this yours? Do you want it or not?
Oh, is that a little blush? Is he blushing? Is he a big, embarrassed wolfer?
No, I do. I didn't expect you to have something like this. I also didn't expect you to be so forward with me. Let's talk about that later.
A gentle knock reverberates from behind, and simultaneously, we both direct our gaze towards the sound.
Oh, looks like Javier's back.
I quickly strip off the jacket and toss it aside before putting on the shirt, which fits snugly. Are you two gentlemen ready yet? We don't have all day. His muffled voice reaches through the door, and we both look at each other. There's still so much I want to ask Ro about earlier, but it'll have to just wait.
I guess it's time to get moving, huh? Let's.
After picking up Ro's coat from Javier's new rental car, we arrive at the convention center. Well, this music is happening. Oh my god, this is some tunes. The place is as bustling as it was yesterday, possibly even more so. Ro pioneers our path, guiding us from one escalator to the next as we journey from Hall A to C. Down a lengthy corridor, I glance behind to find Javier wrestling his way through the swarm of bustling attendees. He weaves through the crowd, managing to align himself with us. Ugh, where'd all these people come from? And why is everyone here so tall? His last comment seems directed at me, given the pointed stare I'm receiving. Looks like everyone's on their way to Hall C. Maybe they're all checking out Cypress too. Yes, that's right. How much of Cypress do you know? Nothing too extensive, but I did read up on them before coming here. They're a biotech firm, right? Something about capturing atmospheric carbon dioxide? Why do you ask? We're still a sneezy boy. Rubbing my itchy nose, I try to alleviate the discomfort. Javier looks taken aback by my sudden sneeze. Bless you. Nothing. I just wanted to pick your brain. Javier dodges my inquisitive glance as he takes out his phone and starts jotting something down. Is that it? He conducts his note-taking. Concludes his note-taking, meeting my query with a self-satisfied smirk. Yes. I wonder what he's up to. We continue walking, following Ro toward the entrance of Hall C. A lengthy queue is visible on the venue's opposite side, which I presume is for Cypress. Looks like we're heading that way. The wolf points in the direction of the line. As we continue walking over, it's clear that this isn't for Cypress, with signs displaying Lineage Lab all across the walls. Huh. But there shouldn't be any other presentations in Hall C now, right? You're correct. I checked their schedule before entering, and they should be presenting at this time. Something must have happened, clearly. Maybe Cypress relocated last minute. Isn't Lineage Lab the company that does ancestral DNA species tracing? I thought they were presenting tomorrow. Looks like there's been a change of plans. Let me think about what this means. Glancing over, I notice Ro standing aside. Courteously? Courteously, yes. I got there. I did it. I know words, sometimes. Approaching a busy-looking feline engrossed in her phone while waiting in line. Excuse me, do you know where Cypress is presenting? Taken aback, she gives Ro a startled look before shifting her gaze to Javier and me. Cypress? Their keynote was canceled. Unless you meant something else. Canceled? Any idea why? Actually, I'm not too sure. You could probably find out if you ask around. Alright. Thanks for your time. Ro signals his gratitude with a slight nod, and as Javier grabs hold of Ro's sleeve, casting him a doubtful look. There's too much of a coincidence. You think this might be related to the attempted robbery from last night? Maybe another attempted robbery. Or something else. Maybe. We won't know just standing here, though. Let's get moving with our plan. Plan? But their presentation's cancelled. Where are we gonna go now? Are you sure the thing you're looking for is still... will still be there? I don't know. But it's worth looking around for clues. This is legal, right? Snooping around like this? Yes. It's perfectly legal, as long as we don't get caught. Love this lad. Love this man. Suddenly it hits me. I don't even know what we're supposed to be searching for. Is it okay if I ask what exactly we're looking for? The two glance at each other before returning their attention to me. It's a box of plants. Plants?
We can explain later. Let's get going.
Eventually, we venture down a side passage that branches into a dim, narrow, staff-only corridor, nestled in the seclusion of Hall C's rear.
Okay.
The three of us stop before a massive steel door, its black surface imposing. There's a door plate beside it.
Storage.
So,
So, this is where Cypress is keeping their things.
based based on the schematics of Hall C, yes.
Not just Cypress, but other companies presenting in Hall C too. Probably the same ones that Dust mentioned earlier.
Rose scans the surroundings before signaling Javier that the coast is clear. The fox takes out his bit flipper and aims it at the corridor directly at a camera, then returns back to the door in front of us. A pin tumbler lock, huh? Javier takes out a small lockpick from his coat and proceeds to meticulously work on the lock. Well, suddenly, echoing footsteps can be heard down the corridor. Rose's ears twitch, and we both turn towards the source.
Quickly.
I look around and realize we're stuck in the middle of the hallway, where nowhere to hide. Javier grunts back in protest as he continues to rake the lock with his pick. Don't rush me. I'm working on it. The fox's paw work in swift. The fox's paw work in swift. Okay. Measured movements. The lockpick twirls, jiggles, and turns, its grip tightening on the handle. From my viewpoint, it's impossible to tell whether he's making any headway. The tension is almost palpable.
Move aside.
Ro positions his body to tackle the door open. Suddenly, with an almost inaudible click, the lock gives way. Wait, I got it! Javier pushes the door open, just as Ro lunges forward, his momentum carrying both of them into the darkness beyond the door. Oh, that's fine. Startled, I dart into the darkness after them, quickly slamming the door shut behind me. The echo of our intrusion dies down, leaving us in complete silence. Stepping into the shadows, my nose instantly reacts to the stale air inside. The room is nearly pitch black. A feeble light dangles at the back, stretching eerie shadows everywhere. Ah, a phrase that Javier says. You all know what this is. I'm not gonna try. I don't want to embarrass myself. 1 inch to the right and I could have been flattened. Apologize.
Apologize. Relax.
The poor light causes me to bump into Javier, who's crouched over, causing him to snap back at me with a low growl. Watch the shoulder, you cat!
Sorry. Shush.
We freeze as the echo of footsteps grow louder, ominously stopping right outside the entrance.
Hide.
Without hesitation, Javier sprints out into the darkness, while Rose swiftly guides me towards a pillar of cardboard boxes nestled away from the view of the door. Rose, like, he's helping us out, and it's like, I gotta get my cat to safety. We crouch low. Rose stealthily peers through a slit between the boxes.
Don't move.
I can hear the metallic jiggle of a key entering the lock, followed by the slow creak of the door as it swings open, letting the stark hallway light infiltrate the dim room. My nose twitches in overdrive, a sneeze imminent. Shit, not like this. A panic drowns my thoughts as I frantically pinch my nostrils, desperate not to blow our cover. Oh no! Oh no, he's a little cat dog. Suddenly, a paw claps over my maw, muffling the eruption, all while Ro pulls me into his chest, effectively smothering the sound. That was a close one. The wolf eases his paw from my mouth. I return a short nod, thanking his silencing for the intervention. Silently for the intervention, yes. As the seconds tick by, I hear the footsteps enter the room and continue further down. Casting a quick glance over the boxes, I spot Javier, his figure barely visible, edging his way towards the exit. As I track his progress, a sudden sneeze ambushes me again, this time leaving no room to stifle it. Our poor little cat doll. The room is suddenly filled with an explosion of sound. My eyes go wide as the echo of the sneeze reverberates off the walls. I hear the steel door immediately shut with a glimpse of Javier dashing out. I'm gone. Ro follows his lead, sprinting from our hiding spot. He tries to guide me to the exit, but disoriented from the sneeze, I stumble and lag behind, my nose throbbing with discomfort. Oh no, where did Ro go? Stumbling past shelves, I head in the direction of the door's sound. Hey, who's there? Shit. I look around, but there's no door. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no. I backtrack, taking a different corner around the boxes, around a different set of shelves. Fuck, where is it? I catch sight of the glimpse of the door handle in the darkness and rush towards it. Theodore? Theodore. My heart skips a beat. The sound of my name freezing me in my tracks. I turn, squinting against the backlight towards a tall, shadowy figure making their way through the maze of shelves. Who the fuck is that? Before I can discern the face in the shadows, a familiar paw cinches around my waist, yanking me just as their identity nearly comes into view.
Quickly!
Ro's voice is urgent as I spot him running down the hall.
Wait! They called my name just now! I think I recognized their voice. They did.
He returns, but we both glance at the storage door, skeptical of my words.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they called my name when I was about to leave. It caught me off guard. We linger and watch, half expecting the figure to suddenly burst out, but it remains silent. Looking around, I realize it's only the two of us.
Just how far did Javier run off to? Leave him. He'll be back. Shouldn't we go back inside and check who?
He points to the door, the handle slowly jiggling, before the door itself slowly creaks open. Oh, hey! Hey, it's this lad! Look, it's this guy! He's a lad. I remember him. He's kinda cute. He's our Zoomer friend, right? Is that a good way of describing him? I sigh in relief when I see David emerge from the shadows. His face lights up when he spots me. Oh, thank God it's just him. I was about to dash off like Javier. Hey, Theodore! I wasn't sure if it was you without the red jacket. Cute shirt, though. I have one, too, in gold. But anyway, what are you doing here? The reindeer looks at me with eager anticipation, waiting for a response. He looks way too happy to see me.
Nice to see you too. What a pleasant surprise.
Ro's body language and the look in his eyes urges me to come up with an excuse.
We're instructed to look for something inside.
That's cool. Me too. Well, I was supposed to do some errands and find something inside the storage. But since I'm already here, I might as well check out last night's robbery. Oops. I wasn't supposed to talk about that. Ignore me. He knows about it too.
What do you mean you weren't supposed to talk about it?
Well, the general public doesn't know about it. Only the companies using the storage room know.
Really? But someone just told us about it earlier.
Wow, news sure travels fast. You know, for a second, I thought maybe you guys were the robbers. I was about to scream for help, but that's when I saw you.
Oh! Even so, I'm surprised security hasn't tightened up because of it.
Yeah, isn't it great? It means I can go in without my stupid security secretary following me around. Hey, are you guys busy? Did you want to come and join? Ro gives me a bewildered stare. In response, I motion for him to just play along.
Sure. I don't think we'd mind. We should probably tell Javier that we're going back in.
He shrugs and points back to me.
Go for it. Sorry, David. Just a moment.
Pulling my phone out, I attempt to reach Javier through proxy contacts. Okay. Well, that was a pleasant surprise seeing the deer. I was afraid we wouldn't see him again, because he's a fun person. Anyway, I'm going to end the part here, so I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.